One of my favourite waves would have to be Cave Rock in Durban on the Bluff, South Africa. It's a reef-breaking wave, averages between probably 2 feet and probably good 10 feet, 8 to 10 feet. It's a really, really sick wave. It's always been one of my favourites. Back when I first surfed it, probably around about 99, 2000. And yeah, it's just such an epic wave. You know, you can just get the biggest barrels, deepest tubes you can get, big launch sections. You know, look, it's a pretty intense wave, and you've got to be kind of experienced to surf it. And yeah, just in general, just really, really sick wave. And just the guys that surf there are like some top riders. Everybody's pushing themselves, pushing each other, getting each other amped on, trying to pull into the biggest barrels. And yeah, that'll be probably one of my favorite waves. And other than that, around town would be probably North Beach, when there's a good east swell running. North Beach can get quite heavy as well. Also, good 6 to 8 foot range is quite a nice size to be surfing at. Up and down the coast as well, maybe North Coast would have to be Schlote, Belito, Westbrook, and down the South Coast, probably Scotty's. And a couple other spots, but yeah, I have to say that probably one of my favorite waves to surf would be Cave Rock on the Bluff. Big inverts, or air forwards, or reverse airs. Purely on the basis of forward air spins are quite a hard maneuver to do. You need the right wave, you need the right section, and yeah, just getting yourself out there and doing a big air forward and landing in the flats is always a good thing. Or just doing big inverts, trying to get the biggest section and just going as big as possible. Also really enjoy riding the barrel, just to get the full experience of the wave. And yeah, just trying to just be under the power of the surf. When you're riding Cave Rock and you're getting proper 6 foot barrels with a nice big launch section at the end, it's a really cool thing to have. Probably one of my biggest wild parts was back in 2004, 2005, where we were surfing on the north coast, a spot called Schlote. And it was just 2 of my mates, myself and Mark and Miggs. We were out surfing, and it was quite big. It was probably in the 8 to 10 foot range. And I took off on this one wave, and I shouldn't really have gone. But I just wanted to see how big the barrel would be, so I pulled in, got barreled, and basically hit the sandbar quite hard, and I fractured 3 vertebrae in my back, and it put me out for quite a while in the water, and I wasn't able to surf for about a year or so, just to try and recover my strength and get back my core strength. So yeah, probably my biggest wild part is just basically pulling into the barrel that I'm floating in and slammed on the sand. It wasn't a fun experience, but yeah, it was good times. I started out surfing as a grom, and started out surfing at Vetchie's Beach with the parents, going down to the beach on the weekend, having some good fun, and trying to learn how to stand and basically ride the wave, and just experience the ocean. And I just found that surfing wasn't really for me. It wasn't too progressive. I wanted something a little bit more extreme, being able to get into big pits and pull in a lot later, and just riding fun shore breaks, and just bodyboarding didn't really appeal to me. And as soon as I got my first board, I was basically hooked, and I didn't look back. And just in general, starting out in bodyboarding is just such an awesome sport to be involved with. It keeps you out of the nonsense, and it gets you to appreciate the ocean and everything that's involved with it. And yeah, I just really love bodyboarding, and I just know I'll do it for the rest of my life. I was quite pleasantly surprised when I found my name placed in the most underrated bodyboarding for 2015 in the 60-40 readers poll. I was sure just checking it out and seeing all the votes coming through, and having the guys support me, and just show me that, push me to my limits. And placing first in the most underrated bodyboarding in South Africa was quite a cool thing for me, and it really meant a lot. And just quite a cool thing to have. I like to do both. Growing up as a Grom, you know, back in school days, we used to ride a lot of school competitions and the local competitions that the guys used to have, and you know, really get involved with the sports and you know, just try and push yourself and see what you can achieve, and all the guys that you would ride up against, and you know, just to push yourself and to try and better your bodyboarding, because you want to ride against the best, and when you're riding against the best, it just basically pushes your levels and just pushes you to be a better bodyboarder. So I used to be very competitive in the scene, and then I basically gave it up when I left school. I did a lot of free surfing, just basically with friends, mates, going down to the beach, enjoying free surfs, you know, having a good laugh, getting down, having fun, and yeah, just everything about it. And then about 3 years ago, I felt the need to maybe try and get back into the competitive scene, and you know, I just gave up and didn't want to do it, and eventually I tried out for our provincial side, which is the eThekwini Bodyboarding Association, and made the Natal side in the men's division. And yeah, I went through to SA Champs, rode SA Champs in Richards Bay, and it was very competitive. A lot of the good riders riding there, a lot of the top guys in the men's division really pushing it. And yeah, it was such an awesome event, and just to be being a part of the eThekwini bodyboarding team, you know, it's just such an awesome team to be involved with, and the guys like really get behind you, and you know, it's just so awesome being a part of it. And you know, I really did push myself, and I didn't feel that I rode my best, but you know, I did ride kind of well under the conditions, and I got a third in men's division for the 2015 South African Bodyboarding Championships. So yeah, I was pretty stoked about that, and you know, just to get the guys like feeling the stoke and really getting behind you and supporting you and being there for you. And yeah, I mean, it was such an amazing experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So when it comes to the bodyboarding scene and competitive and the free surfing, look, I like to be competitive, but I do prefer my free surfing, being able to do what I like, you know, riding in different conditions and not allowing the guys to determine on what moves you got to do and what different combinations and that. And so yeah, I mean, a bit of 50-50, competitive and free surfing. So yeah, just to the guys that are starting out there in the bodyboarding scene, you know, it's really fun sport to be involved with, getting to appreciate the ocean, and you know, just being out there with your mates, having a good fun, and yeah, just enjoying life at the moment. Also, I'd like to send a message out to the guys, Simon Williamson from Maniac Bodyboarding. He's basically giving me the sponsorship of bodyboarding for Maniac and pushing the name brand, and just trying to push the sport and just get more involved with it. Maniac brand, as you can see, are the bodyboard, really cool bodyboard shaped by Mark Rousseau, which is Rossi Bodyboards. And yeah, just really thankful for the support from Simon and getting me involved with the Maniac brand, and you know, it just means really so much to me to have somebody back me up in the sports. There is upcoming events in South Africa with regards to the K-Rock Invitational, which is quite an exclusive event run by Michael Osler, which is one of the pro bodyboarders in South Africa. Really cool guy. He's got a nice concept going, you know, getting the guys from all over the world, locally as well, riding the event for K-Rock, and you know, just trying to push the guys in the big surf conditions. And it's very exclusive event, and having probably the best riders riding. I was lucky enough to get invited last year in 2015, and you know, just to be a part of that event was really awesome. You know, just being there, seeing all the guys pushing themselves and riding some solid surf, and yeah, it was just such a crazy event. And then also other upcoming events will be a lot of the local stuff like the Lizard Classic. Maybe you guys should keep a lookout on that on Facebook. And yeah, just in general, just keep bodyboarding and feel the stoke and just enjoy it. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can look me up on Instagram, or maybe on the Facebook page, on YouTube. I got my own YouTube channel, a couple of GoPro videos,
quite cool to check it out, have a look see, and yeah, just enjoy it. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers, bye.